Yo, what's up? I'm in Albuquerque, or Las Lunas, New Mexico. Las Lunas, so the moons. And yeah, I got some more content for the channel. And this is sucks. But hopefully it helps someone out and it's not boring, but some entertainment, some content for everybody. But I gotta fix this first. I'm gonna tighten this down. That was loose. That automatic transmission filter was loose. So now I'm gonna tighten it. I don't got no, what's it called? Oil filter loosener tightener. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the old fashioned belt and get it in. Let's go. I'm a dumbass. I over tightened that filter, and it's not the automatic transmission filter, it's the power steering filter that uses automatic transmission fluid. I broke it. I over tightened it. It's plastic. The bottom part is plastic. And they let me borrow a tool wrench, and I over tightened it like a genius. Yep, there's a new one. Sorry, bro. This is plastic, though. Why would they make that plastic? This metal. Designed to fail. But he's gonna get done within 15 minutes. The book started. Ready to roll a pickup. I'll talk about that DMV scandal. DMV situation. Yo, made it. All right. See if I can. Sheesh. That is not good. Feels pretty clean. Dang, that was a crazy trip. That was from, the last time I fueled up was on the 30th of March. That was, I asked dispatch how many miles that was, because that was from Yuma, Arizona to Riverside about 20 miles, and then to Compton was another 60 miles, and then back to Corona, Riverside, 60 miles, and then over to Casa Grande, Arizona, up to Phoenix up to Albuquerque down to Las Lunas, over to Farmington, and Farmington all the way back down to Gallup. I don't know how many miles that was. That was wild. This thing is great. 150 gallon fuel tank, I think. What is this one? It was 135 gallon. And the other one I think is 150. But anyway. Oh, all right. Let's I didn't wrap up that thought on the improper tow, illegal tow. Not illegal tow. What do I want to say? What happened? So, I mean, this is drama for the channel and for someone's experience, and if it can help somebody, that's what it's for. So this is what happened to me. I'm gonna try to get my money back. I feel like I did get wrongfully towed because of the circumstance of how the system suspended my license and did not reinstate my license And then I was driving up so I'm going to rewind. Excuse me. I'm going to rewind to the beginning. So I was making my deliveries in, I think it was in Rialto, California. And I had to go to a Sprouts in Rialto. From Rialto, I had to get out of the store and then go north up, I think Riverside Avenue or something, all the way north. But anyway, through that route, it was a non-truck route. So commercial vehicle Rialto Police Department Commercial Division or whatever pulled me over, and he said, this is not a truck route. And I told him I'm on my way to another delivery, which I should have. This is a problem with local police and federal state highway police, is that the state always, or the city always says they enforce some crazy laws that are just like rude for the federal, and the federal's protecting the truck driver. The city doesn't care about the truck driver on certain circumstances. And like this one, the officer was kind of cool. He did give me a verbal warning. He said, "Let me see your license." I gave him my license. I said, "I'm sorry, I'm going to my delivery from point A to point B. My other one's in Fontana up this route, and I should have the authority to do that for local deliveries only. Like, you have that situation going on." But he checked my license, he ran it, and he said, I'm going to give you a verbal warning. And he gave me back my license. And then after that, his dispatch came back to him and told him to check my license again, and it was suspended. And this originated, my license suspension was originally suspended back in, I forgot the date, I had a court date for missing I had a court date and I missed it because I ran the scale, and it was a criminal case, and TVC did not represent me in court for a criminal violation ticket. And they did not, they might have called me, but they didn't leave me no voicemail, and I didn't get I wasn't told from the TVC that my license, or they would not represent me, or they would not go to court for me, so they can represent me for this disobeying a traffic control device for running the scale. And then the day goes by, and immediately the next day, the court will suspend your license. They suspended my license, and then 7 to 10 days later, the state of California, the computer system, does a national inquiry for that driver's license in every single state, I believe, especially, for sure, neighboring states. And then it dinged off that my license was suspended, so the system automatically suspended the license in California as well. But before then, I corrected the issue in Arizona, and I put myself back on the calendar, and I apologized to the court, and I said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know that," because I got the letter in the mail that's saying that they had issued a warrant for my arrest, which was about like $500 for not showing up. I called the court, told them this is what's going on, so they reinstated, put me back on the calendar. They'll put you back on the calendar in whatever state you are, and then you'll see the court, and then you'll see the judge electronically or telephonically. And that's what I did. And then they squashed my warrant, and they put me back on the court date. And then they reinstated my license in Arizona, but not in California. California has a system where they do not automatically reinstate your license. You have to physically call Mandatory Actions Department and reinstate your license, or have a physical person call the other state, Nevada, whatever have you, Oregon, whatever state your license is suspended, and then they'll verify that your license is reinstated, and then in the system you'll click a button, and then your license is reinstated in California. I didn't know that's how it happened, but that's how it happened. From there, well, they couldn't do nothing. Their hands are tied. I have no operator license, and they towed the truck and trailer. That cost and ran me. The company didn't pay. The company initially paid for it, but then I had to pay for it out of pocket. They took it out of my check, and that's what I'm fighting for right now. I went to the tow truck company. I explained them all of this. They said it's not really our beef. It's the beef. It's the issue, and with the police department. The police department did it. And again, I called the watch commander or the sergeant in charge of the police department, and he was straightforward. He said, okay, well, it sounds like it's not really our problem either. It falls onto the system of the California DMV. So now I have to go and put them on the calendar for small claims court, or inform myself anyway about the system and the procedure for me to get the DMV into the court for this error and for this, for me, for my money. It's not a victimless crime. The truck driver's the victim. So, well, stay tuned. I hope everybody's doing well and getting it in, working hard. And appreciate you guys tuning into this channel and supporting. If you guys give it a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And yeah, keep on trucking. Eyes on the road. Let's go.